Hello, this is Courtney Miller for Native American Antiquity. The ancient Native American hunter-gatherer cultures, like the Ute and their predecessors, depended upon their knowledge of game, trails, hunting strategies, and locations for seasonal plants for their survival. Ute elder Clifford Duncan explained, Sinuaf, the creator wolf, made the trails from the mountain center of the earth to the edges where the earth meets the sea that surrounds us. He measured the earth so that it had the proper dimensions for the people to come. The earth was created to fit the pattern that Mother Earth thought into being. Only Sinuaf has the power to make the trails or measure the earth. No mere man can presume to make trails, to measure the earth, or to cut up her flesh. To do so would be the direst sacrilege. Here's Carol Patterson at Shavano Valley Petroglyph site, where the ancients left their mark on the stones.
Wave is in his human form. The big hands have to do with creation, make, or do. But the line from his foot comes all the way down here and then goes all the way back up and up and down, and back to him for that creation of the trails when the earth was new. And that's a very old glyph. I don't know what these things are coming down, these hand or paw things. I'm not sure. But there's talk in the literature about going into the underworld and coming out. And I see that a lot in the petroglyphs with the circle and the dot and the open circle entrance, exit holes. This I'm not sure of. But if you look close, there's little spirit animals here. See how the wavy line goes into the hole? Here it's comes out, goes around, goes back in. I've utilized rock incorporation for these entrances, exits. And Clifford told me stories of where people go after they die. A man that lost his wife and really missed her, and so Rabbit said he'd take him to the other world, and they go into a valley and deep into a canyon and find all the people that have passed on.
So the sacred trails of the Ute and their predecessors were preserved in stone. On the cliff faces of Shavano Valley, in and near Gunnison Gorge National Conservation Area, and Domingos Escalante National Conservation Area, the ancients pecked their maps into the patina of the rocks. Carol Patterson and Ute elder Clifford Duncan took drawings of some of these glyph maps and overlaid them on topographical maps to show how the petroglyphs preserved the ancient trails. At Shavano Valley Petroglyph site, there is a different kind of map, more like a road sign. One of the things that drew the Ute to Shavano Valley was a natural spring bubbling up from the ground. Right above the spring, carved into the rock face, is a long wavy line, and at one point a hole has been pecked out. If you turn around and look at the ridge running in front of this cliff face, you can see that the wavy line represents the ridge and the hole represents the relative spot where the spring is.